So the blessing should be hen bebana chaim zona kipshutam, then bebana chaim zona beruchnius, that we should be blessed with children, family, life, health, and parnasa mazona, food, in the literal sense, and also in the spiritual sense. There's also all these things, bana chaim zona in ruchnius. There's the being blessed with children also means students that you influence and teach and give over of your spiritual blessing. It's not only physical children, but it also means influencing people positively. There's life and health in the spiritual sense. Not just the body being healthy, but the soul being healthy and inspired and connected. And there's food in the spiritual sense, which means that you're nourished, that you're given your spiritual nourishment that you need. Because it's from the spiritual that come the physical. Or everything in the physical world is a reflection of a spiritual reality. So if the physical is working out, then the spiritual, it's coming from the spiritual. That with joy and with good heart, we will straight after Simchas Torah enter into the new avodah, which is called V'Yaakov halach l'darkoi. Yaakov goes on his way, which means that even in those mundane, everyday things, we're not in Yontov anymore. We're in everyday life. Even in that, we go into that with the spirit of Simchas Torah. Brackets V'Yaakov halach l'darkoi shalachar Yom Kippurim hu b'darkoi b'inyan mitzvahs. Because there's two levels of Yaakov halach l'darkoi. Yaakov going on his way. There's what after Yom Kippur, as the minig is that after Yom Kippur it's announced Yaakov halach l'darkoi, we have to go into the world again. But what's the world after Yom Kippur? The world of mitzvahs. Because after Yom Kippur we have to prepare the sukkah and the lulav and we have to get ready for the festival of Sukkos. So we're going from the oneness of Yom Kippur, this spiritual state. Okay, now we've got to go down into mitzvahs. But after Simchas Torah, there's another level of going into the world, and that is going into the world of materialism, into acts that are not mitzvahs, but the optional, not obligatory world of mitzvahs, but the optional world of physicality. And even there, to bring it down. So just like we brought Yom Kippur down into the mitzvahs, we then bring Simchas Torah down into our everyday life. That what this means is that every single day of the year, weekdays, and certainly Shabbos and Yontov and Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, but every day of the year is completely saturated, whether it's your general public life or your private life. Everything you do has one central point, and that is the center of the soul, that the essence of the soul is being expressed in everything that you do, a connection with Hashem, because the essence of your soul is connected with the essence of Hashem. So the Rebbe here is putting a very big demand on us that every single moment of our lives, whatever we're doing, even we're involved with material things, it has to be with an awareness of that what is the purpose of this? What's the essence of our soul? What is our connection with Hashem through what we're doing now? So not just on Yom Kippur where you feel an open connection with Hashem, and you call out Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad at the end of Yom Kippur feeling absolutely connected. That's good, but that has to be translated into everything you do in your life. It also has to have that sense of connection with Hashem. Now, that is quite a challenging thing to do, but the Rebbe ends by showing why it's possible. Because the power of this comes through Simchas Torah. And there's a principle that says that joy breaks all barriers. When you're happy, there's no limitations. Everything falls, all limitations fall down. The Mailam Din of Agbola, above all limitation, so this joy, the joy of Simchas Torah, pulls down all the walls of our inner exile, of the things that hold us down, our own personal blockages that hold us down. And that will lead also to a pulling down of all the walls of exile in its literal sense, all the limitations on the Jewish people in our state, in the state that we're living. And we will merit that very soon. We will see that your eyes will watch as we return to Zion with mercy. Through the complete and ultimate redemption, the true and complete one, through Mashiach Tzidkenu, that He should come and bring us upright to our land, mamash, soon and immediately. He will rebuild the Beis HaMikdash in its correct place, and gather the Jewish people spread from all the world, to the point where even the nations of the world will all serve Hashem as one, with the united purpose. And Hashem will be the king again.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Right.